Hello, Philippine Bible Ministries. Welcome. Welcome, Philippine Bible Ministries. I always wait for that light to come on. Um, so today I want to do a follow up uh, from my last couple videos. I said next time I'm going to talk about taking the land for Jesus or taking the land. This is a short, simple version. So I'm going to try to make it short and simple. So back in the day when Moses led the people into the promised land, and then he wasn't able to go in, and Joshua took them in. And God told Joshua, be strong, be courageous, don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared, because there's something to be scared about. Anyway, don't be scared, take the land, and I will drive out the inhabitants. You will just utterly destroy the inhabitants or drive them out, is what he told them, through the entire land. And this is a short version, so they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They did take the land. That it says in towards the end of Joshua that God fulfilled all his promises. So he gave all the land to them, but they didn't drive them out. They didn't actually possess all the land because they didn't drive them out. They would take parts and just leave parts. At the beginning, they did, and that's why it's confusing, because he tells Joshua, "You've done everything I commanded." And it's like, no, he didn't. He didn't drive them out and utterly destroy them. But then if you look at wherever Joshua was, where he was actually fighting the general, they did utterly in the beginning. And then later on, when he sent the people and gave them their land, they didn't. They left the people in the land. And long story short, go all the way through, the Joshua, go all the way through the all the judges and the Samuel and all the kings. The people kept being destroyed because they didn't remove these people. They didn't remove the demons who were there with all these bad people in the gods or whatever, the little gods. Actually, they're just false gods, really. I don't even want to call them little gods. They didn't remove the people, and it wound up destroying them. So they never obeyed God. Even Solomon, who took all the land that was promised. I know some people today in a certain eschatology idea think that Israel has never had all the land, but they did. Read it in Solomon. It says right there, all the way to the border of Egypt, all the rivers, all the land. But what did he do? He still didn't destroy and drive out all the people. No, he subdued them, made them his servants, and married them. 700 wives, 300 concubines, destroyed him, turned him into an evil man. He started following false gods, building monuments and Baals and all this. Um, you look in the history of the kings and the first, second Kings, first, second Chronicles, and they would go in. Just the one section I read this morning, they went into the same temple of Baal twice in like a 20-year span, killed all the Baalite followers and destroyed everything, and then did it again and did it again. And why? Because they never removed. They never removed. They never really took the land. They weren't obedient. In the end, they were destroyed. In the end, that they were taken into captivity, right? And then twice, actually, two different captivities. And then when they came back, and they were never really fully recovered that kingdom. Never. It never really was. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't take the land. And so fast forward it to today, or 2,000 years ago, when Jesus died on the cross and was resurrected, and basically took the land back from the devil, said, you know what? I have defeated you, my foe. And the Bible says the gates of hell shall not prevail. Jesus came to destroy the works of the devil, which is the land. And basically, we're not talking about land. We're not talking about politics. We're not talking about physically the land. We're talking about the people. The land meaning all the people in all the lands. Go and make disciples of all the people. And that's still undone. So that's not done yet. So once again, we have not been obedient. Now you can say, well, it's God's timing, and that's all true. It is God's timing and God, but God uses people, brother and sister. He uses people. That's the whole point of the Bible. Read the Bible. God uses people. He created us to be used, to have fellowship, to be in communion, um, a relationship. We do our part after He does His. He does it all through us, technically. But yeah, so God says, "Go and make disciples." We're billions of people short, and I don't mean that all the people. I've talked about this many times, but I don't believe go make disciples of all the nations means all the nations will be following Jesus. I think it means there will be disciples in all the nations, right? So we haven't done that. And I think there's ways we can do it. And that's other books and thoughts that I have, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, go take the land, do what Jesus, ask Him how you can be part of that, Lord. How can I'm your follower, Lord. And those who love you will follow you. So please, Lord, show me how to take the part of the land, including myself. Show me how to be victorious and walk in victory and not be a victim, not call myself a sinner victim, but be a new creation. Take the land of my heart, Lord, and then let's take the land of my neighbor's heart and my village's heart and my work's heart and wherever I am, Lord. I'm your disciple, and I'm also sent out. So God bless you guys. Ta ta for now. Let's take the land. Take this world for Jesus. God bless you guys. Ta ta for now.